Hey dolls, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I wanted to do something for back to school. I know a lot of you guys are heading back to school. If you've not started already, I might be late. I know I usually started around late August. So hopefully this video is up in time for your first day. And if not, you can always take reference from this video and use it throughout the year. I am collabing with my dear friend Crystal Bagorio, and we both did our own little take on back to school makeup. So if you'd like to check out her video, I will have her link down below. Make sure you go and show her some love. So I decided to film something very light, simple, and not to mention every single product I used is from the drugstore, so it is very affordable. When I was in school, I was not the type to have a full face of makeup on every day. Normally throughout high school, when I would wear like something like this or maybe add a wing liner in it, was when I had games. So throughout football season, that was every Friday, and basketball seasons, I had 2 games a week. So that's 90% of the time when you would catch me with a face of makeup, because I had to look somewhat presentable in my uniform or in my warm-ups. But other than that, I was the type of person that would just get up and, you know, put some moisturizer on and maybe some mascara and call it a day. So yeah, before I chit-chat your guys' ears off, why don't we go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and jump right in. I'm going to be using the E.L.F Cosmetics Beauty Shield Vitamin C Serum, and I'm going to be applying this all over my face just to make sure that I'm moisturized and my skin doesn't look dry. I'm also going to be applying the E.L.F Cosmetics Eye Refresh on my under eyes, and this has like a cooling sensation, but it also helps minimize any puffiness if you do wake up with puffiness in the morning. For foundation, I'm going to be taking the WetNWild Photo Focus Foundation in the shade Buff Bisque, and I'm just going to be applying this directly onto my face using the spatula that comes with it. Before I blend it out, I'm going to make sure to mist my face using the Pixi Beauty Vitamin Makeup Mist, just so that that gives some extra moisture before I go ahead and set everything in place. Now this step might be a little extra for some of you, and you can totally skip out or apply less, but I'm going to be taking the L.A Girl Pro Conceal Concealer in the shade Porcelain, and I'm going to be taking it as a concealer as well as a highlight. Like I said, you guys don't have to go this intense with the concealer. I personally like the highlighted look, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Now to set everything in place, I'm going to be taking my WetNWild Photo Focus Pressed Powder in the shade Warm Light, and to set under my eyes, I'm just going to be picking it up on the same blender that I used to blend everything together. I feel like this is the best way to get enough powder so that it doesn't crease, and I'm just going to be setting the rest of my face using a brush with the same powder. Now to snatch those cheekbones a little bit, I'm going to be using the L.A Girl Pro Contour Powder in the shade Natural, and I'm just going to be applying it onto my cheekbones, but I'm also going to be taking the highlight shade to clean up under so they look a little more snatched. For blush, I'm going to be using an all-time favorite. It's Milani's Luminoso blush, and I'm just going to be applying that onto the apples of my cheeks and now onto highlight. I'm going to be taking the E.L.F Cosmetics Moonlight Pearls Highlight. I believe this stuff is baked, so you do have to scratch the top for it to show up, but once you do that, it is beautiful. You can't forget setting spray, so I'm going to be using my all-time favorite by Pop Beauty, their Makeup Magnet Mist. To lightly fill in my brows, I'm going to be using Espresso by L.A Girl in their Shady Slim Brow Pencil, and I'm going to be setting those hairs in place using the Pixi Beauty Brow Tamer Gel. Now, since your girl does not have time to be applying false eyelashes, I'm just going to be curling them and taking the Maybelline, the Colossal Big Shot Mascara, and applying a few coats. And yeah, we just have lips and we're done. We're going to be adding some shine as well as some plump to the lips using the E.L.F Cosmetics Champagne Glam Lip Plumping Gloss. And just going to go ahead and set everything in place once again using the Vitamin Makeup Mist by Pixi Beauty. Now we're done, we look awake, and we're ready to conquer the day. Okay, dolls, that completes the look. If you are heading back to school, I am wishing you all the best of luck. Remember to stay true to yourself. Don't worry about any of the drama because it's not going to be worth it at one point. Trust me. And yeah, kick ass. Keep those grades up, and I'll see you in my next one. Besitos.